Hi everybody, I have another finger puppet tutorial for you today. We're going to be making another one with wings on her, and so I'm just showing you some of the supplies that I'm using here, and I'm going to start out by making the dress part of the finger puppet. Now this is atypical for me. I usually always start out with the hair, but when I started making these ones, this is the fourth one in a series of 4 that I made, I realized that it was a lot more difficult to work with the wings once the hair was in place. So I decided to work with the outfit first and get the wings in place and then do the hair. And honestly, I really don't especially like doing it this way because I don't like the bald head, to be honest. Like, I'd rather put hair on it right from the start. So, but surprisingly, it actually made the process seem to go by a little bit faster. I'm not sure why, but I went ahead and got the blue to match the wings, and I didn't have a contrasting blue for the cloak, so her cloak and her dress are the same color blue. I'm running really low on wool felt, and so I'm just using what I have, and so this one's going to have 2 colors that are the same. So I'm going to pull these little wings off of this butterfly so that I can adhere the whole thing to the back with some glue. Now I hold it in place for quite some time. I did cut a lot of this out because I held it here for a full minute just to make sure that it was really just completely dried and in place so that I can continue with this so that I didn't shift it or damage the wings in the process. So I'm just going to cut long lengths of black hair for her. Now, what I noticed is that this is the worsted wool yarn versus the bulky wool yarn. And in doing the hair, the hair looks nicer if you're using the bulky variety of this particular yarn. So I just noticed that I can't get as full and kind of a ratty looking hair when I'm using the worsted wool yarn. Okay, so I need just a bit more yarn here since it needs more in order to make it look full than the other finger puppets that I've done. So it took me a little while just to get a nice full head of hair and to make sure there wasn't any glue showing, because this whole series of little fairy finger puppets don't have any little bandanas or little scarves on their hair, on their head. So want to excuse me, want to make sure that the hair is nice and tidy. Nice and tidy and looking good. Alright, so for this one I decided to put some little jewels in her hair, and they come already with a bit of adhesive, and so I just kind of stuck them on, but then later I add a little bit of glue to the other ones that I put on because I anticipate that these are probably going to fall off. And so for some of them I actually did use some hot glue on the bottom, and my daughter wanted a lot of them on there. But all of the dolls in this series with the wings are really fragile, and I really anticipate that they're probably going to get broken after a while. So this is the fairy, the blue fairy, when she's all done.
Oh, I wanted to name her Fairy Blue.
Fairy Blue, you got it, girl. All right, so it's the Fairy Blue finger puppet princess.
Yeah, and then Sophia Green, and then Pink Sarah, and then Orange Sunshine.
Awesome. All right. So if you would like to see our complete playlist of finger puppets, you can click here for that video.
Yeah.
And if you would like to see what else do we have? The fairy dollhouse. That's right. You can click here for that one. And if you're on a mobile device, don't worry. I will add the links to those videos to the description to this video. And as always,
get real shows, and thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching, and you can check out my website at pepperandpine.com for more pictures.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.